for several reasons, turning over the organization to my very good friend Dan Cotter. But I do want to take just a minute to kind of go through a few of what I think are highlights of the year, and then give some thank yous, and then introduce Dan. We started off the year with the John Paul Stevens lunch, which was, we recognized at that lunch Judge Bill Hooks, Judge Warren Woodson, Judge Diane Wood, and Bill Conlon. What a distinguished group, and it was my pleasure to be able to have the opportunity to introduce them, and for the CBA and for the John Paul Stevens Committee to recognize them. I want to say thank you to a few people. First of all, my wife, Jane, who is here today, who is a Kavanaugh watching the World Cup, and staying in touch with our son as to what the score is. The CBA staff, what can I say? Terry Murphy has just been wonderful this year. He's one of the best executive directors. I have been blessed, having also been president of the ISBA, to have two of the best executive directors in this country. Bob Craighead, who is also here on behalf of the ISBA, and also wanted to give a shout out to my friend Paula Holderman, who could not be here today. She told me she was in China. What an excuse. Rick Felice is the current president, but the ISBA is wonderful. Beth McMean, Tam Rodriguez, Sharon Steppen, I could go on. Wonderful CBA staff have just been so supportive to me. And to our officers and our board, Dan Cotter, you'll hear more from me in a minute on that, Pat Holmes, Dan Cope, and Dan Boho, and Aurora, who's been actually a very important part of our executive committee this year. She's been a very active past president, and so thank you, Aurora. I appreciate your hard work. Also, I'd like to thank my law firm at the table here. I'll be back, billing those hours. A special shout out to the Chicago Bar Foundation. It's been my pleasure to work with Bill Conlon and Bob Glaze. And this year I became a member of the Lincoln Circle, and I recommend that to everybody here. The CBF does just a wonderful job, and anything we can do to help them would be great. So now, this part of the meeting that I've really been looking forward to, and that is to introduce our next president. We will have, as the CBA president, somebody who's been involved in a number of different walks of life within our profession, experience both in-house and private practice and teaching. The only fourth component that he hasn't done yet is to be a judge, and that's going to happen someday. So he is really well-rounded in terms of our needs as a profession and as a bar association, and with small firms and large firms. He currently is the Vice President, General Counsel, and Secretary of Fidelity Life Insurance. He's an adjunct professor at John Marshall Law School. He was co-founding member of a firm, Corey, Cotter, Heather, and Richardson. And he was the Vice President and General Counsel at Argo Group US in Argonne. He was also associated with Lord Bessel. He's received the Law Bulletin Publishing 40 Under 40s to Watch Award, something I never was eligible for. I've been trying to push the 70 Under 70, but it hasn't gone. He was also the recipient of the Chicago Bar Association Milton Gray Award, the Monmouth College Young Alumnus Award, CBA YLS Rising Star Award. And this man has done everything in our community, both in our legal community and outside of our community. I'm so proud that he's my friend and that he's been able to do all these wonderful things. He's Secretary of the Epilepsy Foundation of Greater Chicago, Pro Bono General Counsel for the Center for Conflict Resolution, Chair and Board Member of the Lawyers Lend-A-Hand Board of Trustees, Monmouth College, Parent Representative and Chair of Edgeworth Public Schools Local School Council, Founder and Lifter for Lifting to Lend a Hand, Den Leader for Boy Scouts of America, Features Editor of the CBA, Treasurer and Board of Directors of the Chicago Bar Foundation, Board of Visitors of the John Marshall Law School, second Vice President of the John Marshall Law School Alumni Association, and I just took a few items off the resume. It is my pleasure to introduce your next President of the Chicago Bar Association, Dan Cotter.